In the foothills of the Sierras below Sequoia National Park, a narcotics task force is preparing for a raid. But they're not going after heroin or cocaine or even meth. They're looking for pot. How many of these grows are protected by weapons themselves?
A pretty good portion of them. They're always worried about getting ripped off by people looking to steal their crop, and so we've had a lot of shootings in this county.
In January, California will become home to the nation's largest legal pot industry. But the state's black market weed will still be a far bigger business. Hey, Lieutenant, looks like these are some big ones in here. See a bunch up there. So what do you think? This is probably 8 feet tall, right?
About that.
It's estimated California produces 8 times more pot than is consumed here. Most of that is trafficked across America, and today could be up to 80% of the black market weed consumed in the U.S.
This is not a group of people growing marijuana for recreational use for themselves.
Or even with a medical card.
No, this is typical of organized crime.
So they're losing a lot of money today.
Yeah, they are. Somebody's not going to be happy about this. So we have to get it out of here, just wrap it up, pile by pile, and manually drag it out.
50 or 60 pounds of weed on your back, and they got a lot more to pick up still. Raids like this one will continue after full legalization because illegal growers are still cashing in. Jacob Soboroff, NBC News, Squaw Valley, California.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.